Ariel makes waves. One beautiful morning, Ariel, her sisters, and their father were eating breakfast under the sea. During their meal, King Triton told the girls he had to attend to the business of ruling Atlantica and couldn't spend the day with them. Ariel's favorite days were the ones when her father joined them on the reef, so she was particularly disappointed. But her sisters had a plan for the day. They were going to play ride the current at the reef. Once they got there, the girls counted 1, 2, 3, and flung themselves into the rushing water. Ariel, Aquata, and Andrina swam back into the current after an exciting ride, but something didn't feel right. As they tried to move towards low water, they realized they were stuck. They swam harder and faster, but the current was holding them in place. They were caught, and the waves were pushing them farther and farther from their home. To make matters worse, the strong current kicked up mud from the seafloor, making it impossible for them to see anything. Far from home and unable to spot the route back, the girls were lost at sea. How are we going to get home? Andrina wondered aloud. Fortunately, Ariel had an idea. If they swam up to the surface, they could look for the reef. We're not supposed to go there, Aquata warned. But Ariel knew it was the only choice, so she grabbed her sister's hands and swam to the surface. Ariel, where are you going now? Andrina asked when Ariel started swimming towards some rocks. If we head over there, maybe we can get some rest before we search for home, she responded. But when they got to the rocks, they found a bird. Eek! Humans! It screeched. We're not going to hurt you, Ariel assured it. We're just mermaids, and we're lost and we can't find our way back. Mermaids? The bird said, fascinated. I haven't seen mermaids in years. Wait, you've seen mermaids before? Aquata asked. Do you remember where? It was in a little cove that way, the bird said, pointing with its small wing. Then we need to go that way to get home, Ariel declared, turning to her sisters. I know who can help, the bird said, then flapped away. Moments later, it was back, with dolphins. These fellows will pull you for a while. Oh, thank you, Ariel said. I hope you get home soon, the bird called as it flapped out of sight again. The girls held tight to the fins on the dolphins' backs, while the dolphins skipped along the water and splashed through the waves. When they got closer to the cove, the sisters thanked the dolphins for the lift and dove back into the water, hoping to see something familiar. But instead, two hulking shapes came into view. Sharks! The girls froze. Hide! Ariel whispered. We have to hide! Ariel and her sisters headed for the first hiding place they saw, a shipwreck. They stopped just inside, clutching the edges of the opening and picking at the sharks outside. Fortunately, the sharks started swimming farther away. Maybe we should stay here a while, just to be safe, Andrina said softly, or at least safer. When the girls felt safe enough to talk above a whisper, Aquata breathed a sigh of relief. Can you imagine Athena's face when we tell her about this? But Ariel wasn't paying attention anymore. She was exploring the ship. Ariel, Andrina said, what are you doing? That's human stuff. It's wonderful, Ariel told her sisters. She couldn't get enough of it. Ariel wanted to find more, but she heard someone in the distance. Ariel, Aquata, Andrina. What was that? Ariel said. Aquata's and Andrina's eyes widened, and they all quickly swam out of the shipwreck. Outside, they found two of King Triton's guards, whom the king had sent to search for them when he heard they were missing. We came straight away, one of the guards said. They were impressed by the young princess. They had nearly made it home all by themselves, but another current was on its way, and they had to fight to swim through it. Ariel had the idea to swim down, so they wouldn't get carried so far away. We're right behind you, said one of the guards. Ariel dove deeper into the blackness and eventually felt the pull of the wave lessen. Her plan had worked, but when she looked around, no one was with her. She was alone and lost in the darkness. Hello, I'm lost. I need help. Can anyone hear me? She shouted. I can't even see anything. If only some fish could light up and show me the way, she continued talking to herself. Just then, two little lights came on, inches from her nose. It was a fish. Can you help me? I'm looking for my two sisters and two guards, Ariel said. But the fish didn't answer. Well, you don't talk, I guess. But if you've seen them, could I follow you, please? The fish led her through tunnels until they came across a school of fish, all with lights. They lit a path for Ariel to follow, and she eventually found her way back to the guards and her sisters. After Ariel found them, the guards led the girls straight to the palace to see King Triton and their other sisters. I am overjoyed you returned safely, he said, but disappointed you wandered off. You could have been lost for good. Your Majesty, one of the guards said, it's worth noting that when we found the young princesses, they were well on their way home all by themselves. Quite resourceful, I think, too. And we didn't wander off, Aquat added. There was a rogue wave over the reef. Well, King Triton said, turning to his daughters, I am proud that you can take care of yourselves. What would you like as a reward? The girls thought about it, and Ariel finally spoke up. After breakfast tomorrow, will you come play with us on the reef? King Triton laughed. There is nothing I'd like more. The end.